Hello soulmates, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Jenny. Today's video is the drafting of this beautiful dress as you can see on the screen. So thank you to my new and my old subscribers. So if this sounds like what you're interested to learn, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmates. So let's go ahead and draft out the pattern. So the first thing to do is to go ahead and divide your shoulder measurement by 2. So mine is 15, then I divided it by 2, I got 7.5. I placed it there. Then I went down by ½ inch for my shoulder slope. So from that shoulder slope, go down by your armhole length, okay, which is the bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. Placing the tape now on the shoulder area, I came down by 10 inches for my bust point, then 17 inches for my half length. So from that 17 inches, I went down by 5 inches, which is going to serve as the basque area, okay? So just come down by 5 inches for the basque area. So all what I've marked out at this part, I'm going to also do the same at this other part to give me like a straight horizontal line, okay? After doing that, go ahead and connect the points together like so. So after connecting them together now, whatsoever you have at the shoulder, place it on the chest line to have a straight line for your armhole length like so. So after connecting this, I'm going to place 3 inches for my neck width. So I'm using 3 inches for the neck width. Then for the neck depth, I'm going to be using 7 inches. So don't forget to connect your shoulder slope. So I'm going to use 7 inches for the neck depth because this is a V neckline, okay? So I'm going to just connect it all the way like so. So just connect from that 7 inches all the way to the 3 inches neck width, okay? You marked out. So after doing that now, I'm going to look for the midpoint of my armhole length. Then I'm going to divide my bust measurement by 4 and place it there. Then I'm going to also divide my waist measurement and place it on the half length. Divide your hip measurement and place it also on the basque line. So you're going to divide all of this by 4, okay? So after dividing, go ahead and connect the points together. So after connecting the points, guys, I'm going to curve out this armhole area like so. So go ahead and draw out your armhole curve. So after that, this is what we are having. The next thing to do now is to connect the basque area. So for the basque, you can just connect directly from the waist area like so, or you can come down by 1 inch or 2 inches from the waist line, okay? So then just connect it. So after connecting, guys, I'm going to just cut out this pattern. So after connecting, guys, this is what we are having for the yoke and the bottom part. You can see. So the gown length of this top for me is going to be 50 inches, okay? So I'm going to mark out 15 inches for my gown length. That is what I'm using. So let's go ahead and draft out the back area. So for the back, also do the same thing like we did for the front. Mark out your shoulder measurements, then come down by your shoulder slope. So after that, you go ahead and connect your armhole length like this. So for the back, you are going to mark your chest line. So for me, the bust point is not going to be needed at that part. Just your chest line, your waistline, and also don't forget to add the 5 inches also because the back is also going to have a basque waistline. So we are going to have a basque waistline at the back. So go ahead and mark out all these points together. So for me, my gown length is going to be 50 inches. Then you subtract your half length to get the bottom part of the ruffle area, okay? So remember, it's going to have gathers at the bottom part which are going to attach to the upper part of this pattern that we are drafting, okay? So for the neck width of the back, I'm going to use 3 inches. For the neck depth, I went down by 1 inch, okay? So I'm going to just divide my bust measurement and place it on the chest line like this, as you can see me doing. So I'm working with the bust of 36 divided by 4, I got 9 inches. Then on the waistline also, divide your waist measurement by 4. Then I'm going to just place mine like this. Then on the basque area also, don't forget to divide your hip by 4 and place it there. Although it's not going to be needed, okay? So the next thing I did is also go ahead and curve out the armhole area like this. Okay, so after doing that, now I'm going to connect the basque waistline, so up to that part. So I'm starting from the waist area because of what I did for the front. Okay, so for the front I started at the half length line. So guys, the back is going to have a zipper. I forgot to mark out my zip area, so I'm going to just attach another paper at this part. Okay, then I'm going to hold it with my sellotape like this. So after holding it down, now I'm going to mark 1.5 inch, which I'm going to be using for the zip area. So the back is going to have a zipper and it's also going to have a loop. That is actually the main purpose of this tutorial, the back area. Okay, because it's going to have a zipper and also a loop. So guys, after that, I've gotten the zip area and this is what we are having. So after doing this, I'm going to mark out my bust span. So you're going to start from the midpoint of the back area, okay, not on the zipper area, that's midpoint there. So you're going to mark out your bust span, which is your nipple to nipple divided by 2. So mine is 3.5. That is what you see me doing. So this is the point where we are going to be attaching the loops. Okay, so we are going to be cutting this part open and we are going to attach our loop. Now for the yoke, I will advise you to leave it this way. Okay, so but for me, I'm going to be doing this design on the yoke area. So for it to be easy for you, I will advise you to leave your yoke the way it is like that, so that you can just attach your zipper up to the neck area of this dress. Okay, the neckline of this dress. So for me, I'm going to be using this style of yoke. This is what I want for this dress. That means when I'm transferring this pattern to fabric, I'm going to be cutting out the zip area of the yoke, okay, so that I can attach my button to that part. I don't know if you understand. So if this is complicated to you, please go ahead and make use of the yoke the way it is like this, instead of curving out this star line I'm making on the yoke area. Okay, so this is just what I wanted for the yoke. So for you, you can just go ahead and play with it, just do whatsoever you want. Okay, don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just the bust span area, I'm going to just cut it out like this. So this is what we are having, guys. Now I'm going to be using this as an illustration, this paper. So just take for example, this is the loop you are going to be making. So after placing the loop like this, resting on the fabric, you are going to take the other part of the back and place it like this. Okay, so you're going to place it on the loop and you're going to stitch it down, and at the end when you open it, this is what you are going to be having. So you're going to be having it looking this way, and you're still going to be having your zipper at the zip area. Okay, so I hope you understand. This is very, very easy. So the dress, after taking out my half length from my gown length, I'll be left with some inches. So that inches is what I'm going to use to cut out the gathers for the bottom part. Okay, so this depends on you whether you want the gown long or short. Okay, so guys, coming to the sleeve area, I have a full tutorial of how to achieve the sleeve. It's called the trumpet sleeve. So if you're interested, I'm going to lay it on the description box. Okay, go ahead and watch how to cut and sew this sleeve. It's very, very easy. So you're going to just subtract your half length. Mine is 17 inches. I'm going to subtract it from the gown length of 50 inches. So whatsoever I have remaining is what I'm going to use for the gathers. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.